Okay, hello, welcome to this weather update, 7:45 p.m. on June 28th. We have some thunderstorms moving through the area, and it looks like the southern part of Nassau County is getting hit right now. It looks like there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Queens. Whether that's going to be extended into Nassau County, I know there was a special marine warning for a while for the South Shore. We're not getting much here at all, just some distant thunder and some dark clouds to the south. The sun is trying to come out here in Mineola, so it looks like the storms are going to be avoiding our area. Yeah, so you can see it looks like they're mainly over Valley Stream and Long Beach, and they're not moving toward us, so I don't think we're going to be getting them. This is going to be more of a situation for the South Shore. There's a look at the radar right there. I ran over here. I got off that bus and I ran because it was starting to rain, and I don't know if it was going to downpour or not, but I think the downpour may just be missing us here in Mineola, according to what this looks like anyway. But this still looks like a pretty intense thunderstorm. Here's a look at the lightning. Not a huge amount of lightning with it. Looks like it was really intense over Queens, and then as it moved toward the South Shore, it's probably weakening now as it's getting into that sea breeze there. But a pretty active day across our area today. Let's look at this radar here, and here's another look at these storms here on this radar. Get a closer look at these here. So just close these others down. You can see here it looks like there's some purples just south. It's mainly off the South Shore, this intense storm here. And almost you can see that little bit of a hook echo there going through there. So we'll just we'll hit play on this, and we'll have to wait for this to load, obviously. So while we're waiting for it to load, let's look at the Weather Service webpage. And you can see it looks like they might have just dropped the warning. I don't see it here anymore. Still have that severe thunderstorm watch. I don't know why the city was included, but not Nassau. I think Nassau should have been included in that. So look at the radar again here on this radar, and you'll see it looks like the warning is still there. Let's go look at the National Weather Service Twitter here. They usually update everybody on the warnings here, and we'll see what they are saying there. If you hear the wind blowing, it's just because the fan is blowing. I ran for 5 minutes, and it takes me like, if I get hot, it takes me like 15 minutes to cool down, 15 to 20 minutes. So you can see severe thunderstorm warning for Queens, New York. So it looks like the city got something. I don't see anything about storm reports here. Special marine warning. I don't see any actual storm reports being issued yet as far as storm damage goes. So this is what we have going on right now. So again, it's on the South Shore. This radar should have loaded by now. So let's take a look and see. You can see the evolution here. You can see it moved over New York City, and then it looks like it moved over New York City. Then came in around Astoria, Long Island City, moved across central Queens, Jamaica, Fresh Meadows, into Laurelton and into Valley Stream. It looks like, and it's heading to the South Shore now, this storm. And maybe we'll get onto the edge of this heavy rain, but no, I think it's missing us. So I don't think we're going to see any of the heavy rain here. It looks like it's just going to the south of us right now. Here's a look at the satellite. You can see the storms just flaring up. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the observations here across the area and see what we have here, particularly in this area. Oh, yeah, look at this. So there's some pretty strong wind gusts. JFK is a wind gust to 33. So that's pretty strong right there. Max a wind gust to 33 miles an hour from the northeast. So there's some strong winds with these storms. 20-mile-an-hour winds at 20-mile-an-hour wind gust at Valley Stream. So let's see what the observation from JFK is. So it's 71 thunderstorm, east-northeast wind at 13 gusting to 33. So yeah, they're getting quite a bit of wind right now from this storm here. On this particular storm on the South Shore, it looks like there was a gust of 22 reported in Central Park as well. So it is causing some high winds across the area. But as far as our area goes, our neck of the woods here, let's see. A lot is missing today. I might have to go to the underground site because there's not a whole lot here. closest observation site would be Hempstead. So it's 79 there at Hofstra. It's been very muggy today, as you know. The dew points are way up there. Not really a whole lot of information from this map, so we'll have to look at some of the observations on here. And let's get Farmingdale here. So it's 80 at Farmingdale, dew point 68. Very humid out there, but not that hot. Luckily, we've had the cloud cover come in the it was pretty hot earlier on, but now it's not too bad. If we go look at the historical, we'll look at the high temperatures. See what the highs were across the area today. So, yeah, upper 80s, just as I figured, upper 80s. Let's. I'm trying to find out some more information about these storms. So let's go to the PSG Long Island. See if there are any major a lot of power outages from these storms occurring. No, only 147. So these storms don't seem to be causing all that much damage. I can go to Power Outage US as well. Get a wider view here. Oh, New Jersey's up there. Alright, so it looks like parts of New Jersey have been affected by power outages. So let's take a look at this. Looks like it's mainly in Passaic. Ooh, Morris County got slammed. Alright, so there's a huge outage in Morris County. Probably all JCP&L. Okay, so now we're going to have to go to Jersey Central Power and Light. And go to their outage map. Which they don't make it easy to get. Outage map. Probably should just bookmark it already, right? So that's a big outage there in Morris County. Alright, so Ocean County is not being affected. It's mainly to the north. Yeah, it must have been a really bad thunderstorm over here that caused a lot of damage. Yeah, a couple of large. So it looks like Parsippany. This area too. Mountain View. So yeah, this whole general area right here got slammed. So generally Morris County, it looks like Morris County got hit very hard by these storms. I'll go back to power outage. So let's look at Connecticut as well. There's a lot to talk about tonight. There's a lot to get through. Let's go to Connecticut. Alright, it's just 2,000 there. Looks like mainly New Haven County got hit the hardest there with 921 outages. Okay, there's nothing on... I don't see any damage reports on here. Maybe if we go to the Mount Holly office. I don't think the Mount Holly office controls that area, though. So we're trying to get some damage reports here. Alright, NJ.com. Let's see if we can get some damage reports. So just to get an idea of what happened with the storm here. It's always... they're just talking about whatever. They're not talking about that. They're talking about the virus. They're not even talking about it. So, alright, let's just do this. Morris County storms. Let's see. A morning storm. I have a feeling, no. That's not from today. It's not from today. Probably not. So I can't find any information on this. This is well, there's no date on this, so it's probably not even current. Well, I tried. I can't find any information on it. So something bad happened over there, but I can't get the information because, again, the media is out to lunch. Because, again, they're only reporting on things that affect a certain demographic. They won't report on severe weather. They just won't report on it, unfortunately. So that storm on the South Shore is probably going to weaken. So let's just take a look at the weather forecast for the models for our area, our region. We're just going to go over the Northeast. because I've already spent so much time talking about the severe weather. Here's the GFS. You can see that on stability. You got humidity. You got this upper level low. It moves out of the area a little bit tomorrow, but then a little bit of it loops back, you'll see. So we may still see some showers and thunderstorms develop, probably a little less than today, tomorrow afternoon as well. And then for Tuesday, same idea. This low just kind of sits around all week and keeps us in the instability. And maybe toward Thursday or Friday, we start getting out of it. And then there's that little backdoor front that might come through for Friday night to Saturday. And I'm only going to go as far as July 5th on this. So just because, we already went over the long range yesterday. Let's look at the NAM 3 kilometer. And you can see, now again, it's really hard to say where the storms will develop. You'll see it's not as much activity, but there could be some later on in the day tomorrow, around, say, 7, 8 o'clock, perhaps 6, 7, 8 o'clock could be something. But again, it's widely, it doesn't, you can't predict exactly where these are going to form. And then same idea for Tuesday, perhaps. Yep, same idea for Tuesday. See, that upper level low is just going to be sitting. You can clearly see the circulation around, that it's just cut off. And so that's why you're going to see this chances of showers and thunderstorms. You can also look at the HRRR as well. And I want to go to the 18Z one because that goes a little further out. So I'm finally cooling off now. It took me a long time just running for 5 minutes. Well, if it was colder in here, I could probably cool off faster. But I can't get it below, like on a hot day, I can't get it below like 73 in here. Tomorrow you could see the HRRR also generating some activity. It's very widely scattered, but we could see something again tomorrow. And we're going to have to keep an eye on it. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. So what I also want to look at is the dew points now. Okay, so we're going to look at those dew points because it's pretty humid. And we're really not going to see all that much relief from the humidity. Just a slight little decrease in the humidity tomorrow, I think, with more of a northwesterly flow perhaps trying to get in. It looks like it's trying to get some dew points in the 50s over Nassau County, whether we'll see that or not, and then they just go right back up again. We can look at the NAM, too, for that. So here's the NAM with the dew points. And you see that the NAM is even less. The NAM doesn't even bring that dry air in. It keeps us humid all day. But you'll notice that the wind flows from the northwest, so there probably won't be all that much of a sea breeze until maybe later on in the afternoon. Tuesday, we may have more of an easterly flow, so that might help to aid more in the development of a sea breeze. And then we continue with that easterly flow on Wednesday. So let's look at the GFS, and we can go look at the GFS and see what the GFS has to say tomorrow. GFS again wants to indicate that drier air trying to get in. NAM not so encouraging, but if you're in eastern Suffolk County, you're probably never going to see it. And then we get back into the humidity, and you can see just there's not really a strong south flow, so sea breezes will be weak until we get perhaps to Tuesday or Wednesday, and we have more of an east wind, which would aid in the sea breeze. And then you can see. Here we go for Friday, and you can see that back door coming in right there, and that brings the dew points down. But again, the front doesn't make it that far. It kind of gets hung up for your Saturday, and then retreats again. That would be July 4th, and then retreats again on Sunday with the humidity coming right back into the picture again. So let's take a look at our temperature forecast here on the GFS. So here we go into tomorrow. Going to be another hot one again. Similar to today. I think we're going to see upper 80s on the island, mid to upper 80s. 90s, probably low 90s over New Jersey, and around 90 in New York City. Hudson Valley might be a little cooler, perhaps because of the thunderstorm activity. For Tuesday, we have more of that east flow. So I think that would help bring the temperatures down, and we might see temperatures more in line with maybe around 80 degrees, low 80s. And then Wednesday, we continue with that because we have the east flow, so that'll keep Long Island cool. But in Jersey, you're still going to get probably 85 to 90, and then we heat back up again on Thursday, ahead of that backdoor front. But you notice that the winds went more westerly, so we'll be heating up again, probably around 90 in the city and New Jersey, and upper 80s on the island. And then Friday, you'll notice a lot of heat over Jersey, mid-90s. But the island, you can see there's that cooler air. That's that backdoor front trying to come through on Friday, July 3rd. And then you'll see on July 4th we're dealing with temperatures around 80 degrees. And that's the only really comfortable day we have, because then it starts going right back up again on Sunday, according to the GFS. So let's look at the skies. So here is the sky forecast from the GFS. And you see it does have a good amount of sunshine tomorrow. But I would imagine as we get toward the late afternoon, we'll see those cumulus develop, and then cumulonimbus develop into thunderstorms. Here's Tuesday again. I think we'll see more clouds Tuesday with that easterly flow. And Wednesday perhaps too. And then Thursday we may see less clouds, but the temperature starts rising. Here's Friday, we've got more clouds, and then here's Saturday. I don't think we're going to, with that front so close by, I don't think we're going to have a nice clear sky. Sunday, more clouds too. So, yeah, it's not looking great, the weather. We're not really going to have any nice, dry, sunny weather like we had. We're in a really crappy pattern. But it could be worse. We could be dealing with a lot more heat. So, I guess you could look at it that way. Here's the NAM. Again, we start off clear, and then the cumulus build. I think this is a more fair representation of what's going to happen tomorrow. We start off clear, and then by late in the afternoon, like 2, 3 o'clock, we'll probably see some more cumulus develop, and then some of those will become cumulonimbus storms and thunderstorms. And for Tuesday, we'll have more clouds right from the start with that easterly flow. But that might help stabilize things, and we may not have as many thunderstorms. And here's Wednesday. We only go out to that far on there. So let me go to the SPC as well, and we'll see what the SPC Storm Prediction Center has to say as far as tomorrow goes. Because now, you see, they changed it now. Now they have us in a slight SLGH. But let's see what happens. Let's see what they're saying for tomorrow. Again, as long as that low is there, we're going to have that instability around. So here's the convective outlook for day 2. And it just has us in a thunderstorm risk, general thunderstorm risk for tomorrow. So that is for tomorrow. So, and as far as the next day goes, I don't know if they've got one out for the next day. Let's see if they've got a day 3. Yeah, there's not enough information yet. Oh, there's the day 3. Now, I just have us in a general again. So, but again, they had us in a general today, or a marginal, and look what happened. So, you know, you got to expect the unexpected. You know what I'm saying with the weather. So it doesn't look like there's any more warnings out anymore. We'll look at the radar again one more time. This kind of just fell apart. I could tell it was falling apart because when I looked at the clouds to the side, I didn't take any pictures of them, but I heard rumbles of thunder, and it just looked like a dying thunderstorm. So, and it probably was a dying thunderstorm. We'll go look at the PSEG Long Island outage map again, and we'll see if we've seen any more power outages from the storm. Nope, it's just 147. So, nothing, no damage from. Very little damage from this, and these outages could have been there before the storms even hit. So they're all small outages, nothing major for the island. Again, I don't know about the city, but I doubt the city saw much either. So let's look at a few other things here while we're here. Let's go to windy.com. So this is the European, and we'll look at the Europeans' interpretation of the surface now. You got an idea of what's happening. We've already talked about the upper air in yesterday's weather update. So we'll just look at the European clouds situation for tomorrow. So let's see. This is noon. We'll go look at noon. So yeah, it's still going to be a lot of cumulus. I don't expect it to be a nice clear day. Oh, it would be so nice if we could have a nice clear day. And then you can see it's developing some of those showers and thunderstorms. And I also want to use this for the temperature as well. So we'll look at that. So temperatures. Yeah, I think this is underdoing the temperatures. That's why I haven't been looking at this that much, because I think the Euro underdoes the temperatures. It's always off by like 5 degrees. It's 5 degrees too cool. Dew points tries to bring in the drier air, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. I really don't. So we can also look at this rain thunder thing. All right, there's one more thing I want to look at. Let me go to Ventu Sky, and then I'll wrap this up. Like I said, a lot of things to cover, and I'm trying to remember everything. So what I want to do now is I want to look at the Cape for. Yeah, you can see there's the Cape. This is today. So let's move this along to tomorrow and see what the Cape is tomorrow, because this is an indication of if we see a lot of this tomorrow. Okay, this is, or let me back this up to the afternoon. So you can see there's some Cape over us definitely tomorrow. So let me move this out. So this is 2 o'clock. So you can see, yeah, there's Cape over us tomorrow. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the skies again tomorrow for thunderstorms, I think. Maybe a little less than today, but I think we're going to see another active day across our area. As long as you have that upper level low around, stirring up the instability and the humidity at the surface, you have plenty of ingredients for thunderstorms, which is a good thing because we do need the rain. But that's going to be it right now. I don't have any reports as far as damage, water spouts, or anything like that, because the media and the weather service are not really reporting anything. So there's nothing else I can do. But anyway, thank you for watching, and just be prepared for more thunderstorms. It's going to be an unsettled week. Take care.